Hey guys, Dr. Lisa Goodman from Washington Park Chiropractic in Denver. Today we're going to go over some shoulder flexibility and stability movements that I like to show my youth athletes and patients. So the first one is called a swimmer hover. So the way that Bailey's going to do this, turn face the wall, is she's going to bring her hands behind her head and she's going to be pushing out toward you guys right now. She's going to be trying to push toward this imaginary wall right here, maintaining tension the whole time. She's going to open her hands up and turn her palms behind her, and she's going to reach behind her back and also continue to push out toward the camera in this case. So this is maintaining tension in the entire time that she's doing this movement. So go ahead and turn to the side, Bailey, so you can see what that looks like. So this is going to be helpful for things like texting and device use where our head and shoulders and everything is really rounded. So the swimmer hovers are just a really nice way to wake up our shoulders and our spine in the morning before school. So I would do these probably 5 sets up and down. All right, and we'll just... Okay, so the next thing in our series of shoulder mobility and stability movements for youth athletes is going to be the wall angel, but in this case done on a foam roller. So Bailey's got her whole body on top of the foam roller, her knees are bent, her feet are anchored into the floor. She's gonna bring her arms up into a stretched out position, and she's gonna keep her hands goal posted in this position. What happens if she straightens her hands out is that her fingertips can touch the ground and she's gonna lose the majority of that stretch. So keep your arms goal posted, and that's gonna stretch out your chest. This is a great movement to do for 30 to 60 seconds. And then we can move this, we can add movement into this where she's going to reach her hands above her head and try to put them together, all the while squeezing her shoulder blades around the foam roller on the way back down. So bring your arms back down in that goalpost position, squeezing your shoulders together on the way back down. So again, either hold this or do this for 30, 60 seconds. The other way we can do this is against the wall. All right, so next with our wall angels on the wall, Bailey's got her ankles, her heels against the wall, her bottom, her low back, her shoulders, her wrists, her hands, and her head. Very important that all those pieces are touching. It's easy to cheat with this. She's going to reach her hands together above her head in a slow and controlled movement only to the range that is comfortable for her. Eventually we're working up to a full range of motion, but if this is comfortable, she's going to want to hold that position up there for 10 to 30 seconds. If she wants to do this in just a fluid movement, she can kind of move up and down the wall, but I recommend at the top doing this for about a 10 to 15 second hold to your comfort level. Make sure your elbows, low back is against the wall. Okay guys, our last movement in our shoulder stability and flexibility series is going to be a plank shoulder tap. So Bailey's going to find a wider stance for this. This is a great way for beginners or people who have a little bit less core stability. And she's going to tap her shoulder while maintaining a plank position, trying to eliminate too much movement in the pelvis. This is basically your goal, is to keep that stability. So you can either tap the same side shoulder or the opposite side shoulder.